90% of the people that were being tracked have now been located and tested. The province remains the epicentre of the virus in the country, with 782 infections. The Premier has urged residents to continue complying with the regulations.
From now on, we will, on a day-to-day basis, give the breakdown of these 5 districts in Gauteng. So if Gauteng is the epicenter of COVID-19 in the Republic, Johannesburg is the epicenter of COVID-19 in Gauteng, with 440 cases, followed by Ekurhuleni with 111 cases, Tshwane with 90 cases, West Rand with 12 cases, Sidibeng with 6 cases. Now we have an additional 123 cases that are called unallocated.
With a population of 15.2 million people in the province, the process of screening and testing is crucial in curbing the curve.
With screening, it comes on almost 3 to 4 folds, which includes one, history. And in this regard, we are talking about history of contact or history of exposure to the person who's infected or history of exposure to the virus. That's an important aspect of the history. The second part of the screening will be about symptoms. And symptoms is the symptoms that we have been talking about: sore throat, dry cough, body pain, and sometimes a bit of diarrhea and fever. So those are symptoms that are important that we need to also to look for. And then the last part is when we actually examine you and we get a high temperature, which is a fever. It does actually symbolizes fever. So if the screening identifies you as a particular patient or person that needs to be investigated further and to be done a test, then it will take you there. We are hoping that after the approval of the rapid test kits, as we are waiting for the approval from SAPRA, it will then add into part of the screening, and which will make the screening uptake.
Law enforcement has also been stepped up to ensure people comply with the lockdown rules.
Various people have been arrested for various offences, such as your illegal trading of alcohol, general non-compliance with lockdown, and taxi drivers that have overloaded and not complying to the 70% that was outlined by the minister. And the ongoing Okaimolao operations are also ongoing.
Further concerns have been raised over the ongoing vandalizing and theft at schools.
Apprehending 2 suspects that we really believe that might give us information that will assist us to know why people are burning our schools in Soshanguve. So those 2 people that have been arrested, we really believe they will sing, and this will assist us to deal with this aspect. It's just unfortunate that the number of schools burglaries have now jumped from 18 to 40 in the last 48 hours.
The Premier has made assurances that they've stockpiled protective clothing for healthcare workers and has urged them to report non-compliance in their facilities. Nozintombi Mia, SABC News,